Your neighbors reported something about you to authorities. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay close attention to these words, for what is about to unfold is something that demands your awareness. The truth is being revealed, and though it may be unsettling, it is necessary for your understanding and peace. God has seen the circumstances surrounding you, and now it is time for you to see what has been hidden from your sight. There are reports, unsettling ones, about you that have reached the authorities. Your neighbors, people who live close to you, have raised their voices. And what they have said is not just trivial gossip. It has carried weight, it has traveled far, and it has reached ears you never thought it would. The details of these reports are chilling, far more than you might have expected, and now they are out in the open for others to consider. What have they claimed about you? What could have led to such a revelation? Their words, whether intentional or born from misunderstanding, have now been passed on to those in power. And what they claim, what they say, is something that could shift your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. They claim that you have done something that has caught their attention in a way that is far from innocent. It is something that you may not have seen coming, but it is real, and it is being taken seriously. You must understand that the heart of this message is not to bring fear into your life. This is not a moment for panic or for judgment. This is a moment for clarity, for understanding the path that lies ahead, and for preparing yourself to face what has been brought into the light. The reports are chilling, yes, but they are not the end of the story. There is still a chance for you to change the course of what has begun, but it will require courage, honesty, and a willingness to face whatever truths lie ahead. You may feel confused or hurt by what has been said about you, especially because it feels like a betrayal. Like something that has come out of nowhere. It may even feel as though those who are closest to you have turned their backs, but know this, God sees all. God sees the heart, the intention, and the truth behind every action. He knows the circumstances that led to this, and He knows the full story of who you are. He is with you in this moment, just as He has been with you through every other moment in your life. Trust in His guidance. What is being claimed is not necessarily who you are, but it has become part of the narrative. The question now is not what others say about you, but what you will choose to do with this revelation. The power has always been within you to rise above, to correct what needs to be corrected, and to reclaim your peace. The truth, though it may be difficult to bear, is the first step toward healing. And when the truth comes forward, no matter how much it stings, it will lead you to the freedom that you seek. God's message to you today is simple. Do not be afraid of the truth, for the truth is the key to your liberation. The details of what has been reported, though disturbing, are not the final word. They are merely a moment in time, a chapter in the story of your life, you have the power to shape what happens next. You have the power to change the narrative, to rise above the whispers and the judgments, and to walk in the light of God's grace. It may seem like the walls are closing in, that the weight of these accusations is too much to bear, but remember that God is greater than any report, any claim, or any circumstance. He is the one who can make a way when there seems to be no way. He is the one who can turn hearts of stone into hearts of flesh, who can bring understanding where there was once misunderstanding. Trust in Him to guide you through this challenge. The path ahead may be unclear, and the road may seem difficult, but take heart. There is always a way forward, even when the way seems blocked by obstacles. This is not the end of your story, it is just a turning point. God is with you in this moment, and He will walk with you through every challenge you face. There is no situation too great, no burden too heavy, for His power to overcome. You may feel that your reputation has been tarnished, that your character has been questioned, but remember that your worth is not defined by the opinions of others. Your worth is defined by who you are in God's eyes. You are a beloved child of the Creator, and that truth cannot be taken from you. Hold on to that truth, for it is the foundation upon which you can stand firm. This moment, though difficult, is an opportunity for growth, for redemption, and for the strengthening of your character. God uses even the most challenging circumstances to refine us, to shape us into the people we were always meant to be. And though you may not understand why this is happening, trust that it is part of the journey. Trust that God is using this moment to refine you, to bring you closer to the person He created you to be. It is important, now more than ever, to be honest with yourself and with those around you. The truth will set you free, but only if you are willing to face it. Do not allow fear or shame to keep you silent. Speak your truth, for in doing so, you will find peace. The truth, no matter how difficult, is the key to your freedom. And when you embrace it, you will be able to move forward with your head held high, knowing that you have faced this challenge with courage, integrity, and faith. The authorities will listen to the details of what has been reported, but what they cannot hear is the story of your heart, the full truth of who you are. And though their conclusions may seem harsh, they do not know the depth of your soul. Only you, and God, know the truth that lies beneath the surface. And in the end, it is God's judgment that matters most. So, take a moment now to reflect on this message, reflect on the path that lies before you. Do not let fear or worry consume you. Instead, let your faith be the strength that guides you through this moment. You are not alone. God is walking with you, and He will guide you through every step of the journey ahead, as the authorities look into what has been claimed. Trust that God's truth will shine through. Trust that He will reveal the way forward. Your heart is pure, and no accusation can take that away from you. Hold fast to your faith, and know that this is not the end, it is simply a new beginning. In the end, the only thing that truly matters is your relationship with God, and the love that you have for those around you. Trust that He will take care of you, that He will protect you, and that He will lead you to a place of peace. The details of the report are just a small part of your story, and God is the one who will write the final chapter. My child, this message is for you. A storm has been brewing in the hidden corners of your life. And it's time for the winds to shift. You've been carrying burdens too heavy for your shoulders alone, and it is not by accident that this moment has arrived. You've been under the watch of those who do not understand your journey, and now, the news you've been dreading is beginning to unfold. Your neighbors have reported something about you to the authorities. They've whispered behind closed doors. The details they've shared are chilling, casting shadows over your peace, twisting the truth into something unrecognizable. They claim you've done things you never imagined, things you never even considered, accusing you of actions that go against the grain of your soul. They believe they are painting a picture. But what they've done is distorted the truth into something unrecognizable. But hear this, their words are not your truth. Their whispers are not your reality. You have been seen by a higher authority, one that does not rely on the whispers of the world, but on the clarity of divine insight. While their words may ring loud in the ears of those around you, your heart carries the truth, and your soul holds the unshakable foundation of righteousness. What they claim will not define you. The verdict they seek is already overturned in the court of heaven. You've been misunderstood, yes, but it is not by chance. There's something deeper at work here. Something far beyond human comprehension. You have been walking through shadows not because you are lost, but because the light is being prepared to break through. You have been walking through the valley, but know this, the mountain is near. The truth will always rise, and no matter how dark the night may seem, it cannot outlast the morning. It is easy to feel abandoned when the world turns its back on you. It is easy to believe the lies that others whisper, but what you must remember is that those lies cannot break the seal that God has placed upon you. You are sealed with purpose. You are sealed with divine grace. What is being done to you right now is a passing moment, a test, not of your strength, but of your trust. Will you trust God in the midst of the storm? Will you hold on to your faith when it seems the whole world is against you? If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the voices that try to drown out the truth. You are not alone in this. The forces of heaven are aligned with you, fighting in ways you cannot see, guarding you in ways you cannot understand. They are going ahead of you, clearing the path, and whispering to the hearts of those who will stand with you. You have been wronged, but this wrong will be righted in ways you cannot yet imagine. The winds of change are coming, and those who thought they could control the narrative will soon see that the pen was never in their hands. Heaven holds the power to rewrite this story. And when it is rewritten, it will not be with the ink of shame, but with the gold of divine favor. Your neighbors, those who have spread their version of your story, will soon witness the truth. The details they've shared, the judgments they've made, will be undone by a power greater than any word they could speak. Their accusations, though they sting, will be shown for what they truly are, misunderstandings and distortions that cannot stand in the light of truth. God is moving on your behalf. The authorities that have been called to look into these claims will soon find themselves puzzled. They will see that there is nothing to uncover, that the accusations do not match the person you are. Their investigations will lead them to a dead end. For what they have accused you of, you are not guilty of. Your integrity, your character, will shine through. The truth will rise up like a roaring river, sweeping away every lie, and in the midst of it all, you will find your strength. You will find your peace. You will rise above the noise and the chaos. This is not the end of your story, it is merely the beginning of the next chapter. What you are enduring now is a refining process. A test of your faith. Will you stand strong? Will you keep your heart pure in the face of false accusations? Will you trust God when everything seems to be falling apart? I speak to your heart now, reminding you that you are more than the lies others tell about you. You are more than the judgments that have been cast upon you. You are more than the rumors that have circulated in the dark. You are a child of God, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This message comes to you at a time when the heavens themselves are trying to reach you, to warn you, and to guide you through a moment of deep revelation. You may have felt a sense of unease recently, a whisper in your heart that something was amiss. But you couldn't put your finger on it. You couldn't understand why certain things have felt so heavy, why your steps have seemed more cautious, why shadows have seemed to linger just beyond your sight, and now, as this message reaches you, you will come to understand why. Your location, where you have been, where you have walked, has been tracked. Recently, a government drone has been watching over you. The thought may shock you, and it may bring a wave of confusion or concern. You might wonder, why me? Why has my every movement been observed? The truth is, there is something deeper unfolding. This is not about surveillance in the way you may first imagine. It's not a malicious or harmful act. It is part of something much larger, a divine plan that is being orchestrated behind the scenes. There is a purpose for this, and it will be revealed to you in due time. Know that you are not alone in this. God will be with you, and His presence will never leave you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong for you because His hand is upon you. You are protected, you are safe, and all that is unfolding, though it may seem overwhelming, is working in alignment with His greater plan for your life. This is a time for you to trust, truly trust, in God's sovereignty and His ability to turn even the most puzzling moments into opportunities for growth, understanding, and protection. You are safe. For God sees all things, and He knows the heart of every person, every plan, every motion. While you may not understand why this has happened, you must trust that nothing in your life happens by chance. The surveillance, the tracking, the watching, it is all part of a greater revelation that God is bringing to light. There are reasons behind it, and in time, they will be made clear to you. Let your heart be still. The reason you have been monitored is not to instill fear or to cause harm, it is to guide you, to protect you, and to reveal something that you need to understand. You have been noticed because you are significant, because you are a part of a divine plan that goes beyond the ordinary. The message being communicated to you through this moment of exposure is not one of harm, but one of spiritual awakening. God sees your journey, and He is moving in ways that are sometimes unseen by the eyes of the world, but never by Him. And though the world around you may seem uncertain, God is calling you to place your trust fully in Him. You might wonder what all of this means for your future. What will happen next? Will you be safe? And the answer is simple. God will be with you. He has watched over you since before you were born, and nothing in this world can take you from His care. You may feel as though your privacy has been violated, but know that your spirit remains untouched. Your essence remains with God, and in Him, you are always safe. Trust in His guidance. As the world seeks to understand you, to track your every move, God is already leading you down a path of greater purpose, one that no eye can see except His. The reason for this monitoring, this tracking, will shock you, but it will also lift the veil of understanding. There is something about you that is of divine importance. There is a mission, a purpose in your life, and the world may not yet see it fully, but God sees it completely. The plans He has for you are greater than you can imagine. This is a call to pray, to seek God's wisdom and clarity in this moment. You are being drawn closer to something greater than yourself. The questions you have now, the confusion, the uncertainty, are not without purpose. They are opportunities for you to grow in your faith, to trust more deeply in the One who knows your every thought, your every need, and your every desire. Finally, God is exposing the truth that has remained hidden in the shadows. What has been kept from your understanding is now being revealed. It will make sense in time, and it will become clear why these things are happening. Your heart may ache with the weight of the unknown, but hold steadfast. In the moments of confusion, God is closer to you than ever before. He is guiding you through this period of revelation, leading you to a place of understanding that will bring peace to your soul. The reasons behind the surveillance, the monitoring, the watching, They are part of God's plan to bring you into a fuller understanding of His divine purpose for your life. Your path has been set before you, and though you cannot always see the full picture, trust in the one who does. You are being watched because you matter. Your life is significant, and God's love for you is constant. He will guide you, protect you, and lead you into the fullness of His purpose for you. And as you walk this journey, remember that you are never alone, for His presence will always be with you, guiding you every step of the way. Trust Him now, more than ever.